Good morning. Alright, it's time to get a craft done. There's some new projects that I'm going to be working on this week. The one I'm doing now is journal covers, do some pressed journals, do the phone stand. Sorry for the abrupt end on the last video. I like to make phone stands similar to this from the wagon wheel. Feeling nervous today, sorry about that. And then I've got to fix a box for the US. So what I realized is that I had sent out my journal the pressed journals that I did, but I didn't send them with the covers. So I thought I'd show you the covers because I'll be needing to make one for their journal. And I just use Coca-Cola cardboard. You can pretty much use any kind of cardboard. This was some kind of a strange thing. This is kind of like what they buy. I don't buy these, I recycle. If you don't have Coca-Cola, you can use Cheerios, any kind of cereal box. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to do is just fix a cover. And again, I'm really sorry, I'm not really one to measure, but if you've seen the video yesterday where I use the art books, okay, I'll measure it. This is 8 and 1/8, I guess, by 5 3/8, and it's pretty much that sketchbook is folded in half, and then they're all folded in half, and then they're put in the press, but you can put it in whatever you have, just so that they lay perfectly flat. And then it's got 3 coats of glue on it, Tacky glue. And remember, I did share a video, Sea Lemon and Johanna Clough do an excellent job on showing how to fix these journals too. And I think Johanna does it with recycle stuff too. I'd recommend it. They're super awesome. And I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to both of them. So I'm going to just put these lids on. I did pick up a whole bunch more sponges in my dollorama shop. So this one is glue. Just getting glue on it. Sorry, I forgot to count the pages on there. So the main thing is to get it out to the end this side. And then just press it down. So I tend to, because I don't measure, I tend to cut them anyways, so I just get it on there and press it down. The length that I like. Sorry, I tend to get too enthusiastic and I shake the table. Okay, let me see here. This is not the one that I need. This is the one that I need. I'm not worried about this because I'm actually going to have a binding over there, okay? We need to have this I think, we need to have that section free so it opens smoothly. It's not going to be too stiff when you're opening it. That's what I found and when I'm doing it anyway. I didn't have to do a cover in the back for the other tied ones because they had a spine already, because I just opened up the candy boxes. So those of you that have gotten my boxes, probably you might be able to see it in the Facebook group. You know, I'm not that good at it. I don't know if the Facebook group stays, like what I posted stays or not, or if it gets deleted. Sorry, I'm shaking the tail again. As you can see, these are very working hands. I actually love working hard, and I don't have to do it as hard as I do, but I do. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's take a look at the inside. Just gonna smooth it out. Gonna let that dry for a bit. So now what I need is this end part, and I'm not going to cover the whole thing. I'm just going to make it there sort of to carry over the binding part that I have. It's not really needing to cover the whole thing in. It'll be pretty thin. Like I said, I haven't watched those YouTube videos on the bindings for a while. The tying part I did, but I don't know how different this is to what they're doing. And I tend to watch the videos like once and then I move on because it's curiosity and I want to see what else I can learn. So that's all we want to cover, so we aren't covering the whole thing. And this one I do use hot glue. And, oh, of course I didn't plug it in. I'm stuck. I'm always telling people I work in a really, really small place. That's what happens. I hope people realize they don't need a big space to do crafting. You can use scissors too, you don't have to use this. My blade's starting to get dull. I use this so much. Please be careful. I just am so used to using it that I probably take chances that I shouldn't on here. Come on. And then one of the reasons that I'm not worried about it and you'll see that in one of the videos, I think, that you can actually trim down your pages if you have to. Once again, why do I start when I don't have my scissors here? So this is going to get covered. I need a sharper blade. Maybe you have to see me fiddling around because I'm not an editor yet. I still haven't done any research on that part. Okay, so we got that part. Did I just throw away my little skinny piece? I think I did. Oh my goodness, I'm just really doing an awesome job today. I actually did, didn't I? Okay, well, I'll do it again. I have to make more than one, so if it turns up later, I'll need it. Oh, maybe I'll measure it for you. That might work better. So I'm doing, what's a half of a quarter? An eighth? I'll cut it and then I'll measure it again. Let's take a look here. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might work better if I did it in centimeters, since that's what everybody does. How about 5 centimeters? Does that work? See, I want that edge to be open. It just helps it open much better to not cover the whole thing. Are you hot? Are you hot? Yes. Just going to take it down center. If I lost it again, I'm not even gonna. There you are, come here. You don't know how many videos I actually recorded and not posted because weird stuff happens to me while I'm doing it that doesn't happen when I'm not videoing. So once, yeah, I figured it got too cold. Lost it for a second. I don't know why I don't put the covers on until I'm done decorating the pages when I'm doing this size of journal. Please don't burn yourself if you're using a hot glue gun. It's kind of a narrow, smaller piece. The way I have my setup here, tending to use my left hand. This glue gun. I think it's a no sharper. Okay, so let's just take a look here. That's stuck. Just gonna take a little bit of glue. I'm going to get adept at this glue gun on my left hand if I keep it up. Just the way this table is set up in terms of where the plug-in is. Okay, that's good. That's all I needed that for. So let's pick a cover. I'll be making other sizes. See, I've cut a whole bunch. I'll be making other sizes of journals. I like to have different kinds. So remember the papers that I used. I'm not the kind of person when I find a paper that I like that I save it. No, I don't. I use it right away. So I love this paper. So this paper is going to go on here. I love it so much. I'm going to go over a little bit. Let's see if I can put two. No, I want it to go over more, so I'm going to have to use 2 pages. Okay, it's not going to be enough. Okay, let's it. Because I want to turn it over a little bit. So just with lined paper, you're going to see all my mistakes. That is beautiful. So I want a bit to go over and I want a bit to fold in over here. Okay. So fun to get to work with new papers. Oh, so hard for me. Okay, see what's the measurements on this one? Almost 9.5. How's that? That's the wrong one. Oh my goodness. Almost 9.5. By just over 7 inches. So the way I do things. Man, oh man. Okay. This time I'm going to use Mod Podge. Just make sure you go right to the edge. So when you can tell, that's how you're going to open it. So this is the way that's going to be up. So yeah, I should be able to straighten it out a little. I love it. I know a lot of people freak out about the bubbles. I swear, it happens, like, it may look smooth now, and then as it dries, it might bubble. I mean, you can really work hard on it. You'll probably find some YouTube videos that show you how to not let it bubble. But I'll show you this one. This one has very minor bubble. You can see, but you can't see, you know. It's really not noticeable, so I've stopped worrying about the bubbles. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry really good. Let's see if there's a corresponding one. Corresponding to this, just to keep it interesting. Plus, I don't want to use up the whole thing on one project. It should be like sets, right? Oh yes, I remember there was a brown one. That's nice too. That would work. That would really work. So would that. Everybody has different tastes, right? That's why I want you to see all of the paper when I buy it. That, I like that. And I think I like that the best. Too many choices. So it just makes me so happy because I love to make every project different. And that's what's going to happen here, right? So this is where it's going to fit on there, and it's going to look like that, right? I love it. This is how I cut without measuring. You kind of have to see this poor one is getting so dull. I'm going to have to break that one off. I just have to do it in a safe way, and I haven't taken the time to do that yet. Because we have a little dog here, little Suze, little baby. And when I'm cutting that, breaking that off, I do not want it to go flying around. Potentially hurt her. See, I ripped it. So that one's going to go on the back side now. See this side? So this is up. Turn it this way. So this is going to go on this side. So awesome. Let's glue this one on. now that I've realized that the way I do it is why I'm sending packages out without the fronts and the backs. That maybe I'll put the fronts and the backs on before I send it out, so I don't have that issue. I don't know why I didn't even think about it until just a little while ago when I made my list on my journal. The paper is beautiful. It feels so good. I don't tend to do online shopping. I've had no luck. I'm sure that people have some great opportunities to online shop, but I don't have any luck. Just later on, weird random things come off my credit card for things that I didn't order, and it's like I get hacked, or because we live in an RV and we have a post office box, sometimes they don't want to send to a post office box. Or if they send them to the park that we're at, I don't know how long it takes. We may not even be at that park. So otherwise, I would definitely be ordering some of the cool stuff that's on the internet. Okay, so okay. You can kind of tell by seeing the shape on it when you get those corners done. Gonna have to refill these. These are really handy though. I could see where I nipped it with my blade and I had some tape on it. If you don't have any paper, one of the things that I was going to use was a city map that they sometimes give away for free, or even a telephone book would be cool. Telephone book pages. So now I can see the shape on it. So I'm going to let this side dry. See how bad the bubbles got on this side. Can't feel any yet. Probably still drying. So now I'm just going to cut these on the edge here. Hello. Do you know what I did? I totally left the scissors somewhere, honey. I left the scissors somewhere. Could you please get them? I think we were doing a scissors and I left them. Even if my scissors are telling me to take a real beating. You don't get left with very much after you do one journal. And I think I just dropped. Yeah, no. I'll use them.
You got more.
I know I'll try it. Thank you, honey. The life of living with the crafter, right, honey? Okay, so that's what you're going to do on the other side and see how awesome it looks. I just totally love it. I'm going to use those scissors. Maybe just cut the triangle off. Fold it first. Yeah, those are good. Thank you, honey. I was wondering where those things went. It's okay. I got good set now, honey.
Some of these have been used for other than hair. Right. Let you relax a little bit that you're feeling better. I don't want you to overdo it today, it seems. Yeah. Glad that you were coming on your toes. Yes, that made you feel better.
Tell you, ladies. You want to find a good partner, find somebody that treats his dog like a queen. That's always a very good sign. Right, Laz?
I don't know, were you talking about this? Oh, here's another pair. Look.
Isn't that the way it is? Now you have 2 pairs of scissors. Thank you, babe. I always say a man and his dog. If you watch his other videos, I'm sure they're way more accurate and perfect. Probably more organized. I hope you'll subscribe there and do some recycle crafting. So to me, this is using up my cardboard. All of this is using up cardboard, and then bonuses is that I think I have some excellent gifts on hand that go perfectly in my painted boxes for mail out. So the last little bit is this section here. An array of scissors here that I can choose from now. I'm just going to bring it over. See, there comes a bubble. You can feel it. I can feel the bubbles. It's fine. It's totally fine. Don't panic. Flirting with danger of getting burned on this. So let's see how that opens up. So this is going to be the front. Without that little opening there, this opens really stiff, so I like it like that. Now let's get a little bit of glue on the bottom once it dries clear. I could put in another one of these in between them if I wanted to. So, super awesome. Now let's just find this fine spine. Should we stick with the same one or go with a different color? Different color. I want one that's going to match both of these for the spine. I like that. I mean, that's pretty too. So is that. This is the one where I like them all. I don't think I want the reds on this one. I will definitely be using the reds though. That's cool too. That is cool too, isn't it? My goodness, it's going to be hard to choose. That is so cool. Okay. That's nice as well. That is so nice. Okay, so my choices are this one. I think that one would be fun too. This one. That one would be nice. Good grief. That one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've seen 2, so I'm gonna go with 2. That's the only one I can do. If you get stuck, pick the number and then hunt around whatever number you find. That's the one you can use. That's what I do. So, So this is going to be my spine. I love it. Try to remind me, I'll measure it. This wasn't the sharp one, but I'm going to try it anyway. So now this is going to be the spine. This side. I think this side is the front side. And that's going to go all the way around. How cool is that? I love it. I'll do that in this maybe. So this is the front. Remember, this is opens. So I'm going to do it this way so we get more of the flowers on it. All the way around. I think it's marvelous. So probably just to seal it, I'm just going to put Mod Podge over it. I could take it outside and spray it as well. Then I think I'll just take it outside and, or just put some more Mod Podge on it. Let it dry. Oh. I'm really not sure how long this took. With me not being prepared again. I swear by these wooden skewers. I have a whole bag of them somewhere. I think after a while everybody just gets their favorite tools. Just a tiny little bit here. There we go. We have a new journal with a journal cover. And what's fun, now that I've got this, is I could put a whole other page from one of the sets on the inside here and get started on the decorations. But that is your journal covered. Coca-Cola. Love it. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, bye.